Zhao Haifeng cried with fright. He didn't know how to answer. Because just now Yue Sheng's lessons for the past are there for him to get the idea. If you say you know, your right leg will be broken. If you don't know, your left leg will be broken. Seeing that he didn't dare to answer, Charlie said directly to Biao. This old guy seems to be very shrewd. He thinks he can escape punishment without speaking. Biao, you just scrap his 2 legs. Yes, Mr. Charlie. Charlie looked at Zhao Haifeng, who was extremely flustered, and said coldly, blame your son for harming you. Immediately afterward, with 2 desperate wailings, Zhao Haifeng's 2 legs were completely scrapped. Seeing that his father was smashed into a permanent disability, Zhao Dong felt out of control for a while, and immediately afterward, a piece of yellowish smelly liquid leaked out of his crotch. He was so scared and it was pee. Charlie smiled coldly. Okay, it seems that you are really a mess who can't control that stuff. Today, all of this is caused by your inability to control it. I don't think you can keep it anymore. After finishing speaking, he told Biao, let him never be a man. Biao's expression flashed with a little bit of amazement. The same man, he couldn't help but tighten his crotch when he heard this command. Orville immediately yelled, what are you doing in a daze? Don't you hurry up to follow Mr. Charlie's instructions? Biao immediately recovered, and said to the people around him, split the bee at Sturd's legs. Zhao Dong was desperate and cried loudly, Mr. Charlie, Mr. Wade, please forgive me. Even if you abolish my hands and feet, let me be a man. Charlie smiled. Do you think this is a question of abolishing hands and feet and abolishing that stuff? You are wrong. This is a double-choice question. You can't escape either. Immediately afterward, Biao raised his foot and stepped down suddenly. Zhao Dong completely became a eunuch. However, this is not over yet. According to Charlie's request, Biao abolished his hands and feet. The arrogant Zhao Dong who cuckolded others and even beat others into the hospital has completely become waste in a double sense, but no one sympathizes with him, and everything he has today is just for himself. Now, only Lily is left intact. At this time, Lily was almost insane. She knelt and crawled to the hospital bed, took Stephen's hand, and cried and said, Husband, I'm sorry, husband, I should not have betrayed you. In fact, I really love you, but I was assaulted once by the Zhao Dong. He took a photo of me. I have no choice but to let him at his mercy. Zhao Dong scolded angrily, Lily, you dare to slander me. Obviously, it was the pawn shop where you and your dad came to me. You see that my family has the money to hook me up and take the initiative to sleep with me. Otherwise, it won't have been possible to get together with you. As he said, he cried and said to Charlie, Mr. Charlie, don't believe in this frame. I have a chat history. She took the initiative to add me to WeChat to confess to me, saying that she fell in love with me at first sight, and she took the initiative to send me several messages. Private photos and close-ups to seduce me. These pictures are in my photo album, you can take out my phone and have a look. Lily suddenly paled and scolded, the Zhao Dong, didn't you promise me to delete the photo after seeing it? Zhao Dong gritted his teeth and said, you frame is really snake-hearted. Fortunately, I didn't listen to you and saved the photo, otherwise, I won't be killed by you. Lily hurriedly said to Stephen again, my husband, I am confused for a while. For the sake of our relationship for so many years, please forgive me. Charlie asked Stephen, what do you think? Stephen glanced at Lily, reached out and pushed her aside, and said, I don't know this woman. Lily suddenly collapsed and cried. Charlie said, if this is the case, then break her legs, and then disfigure her so that she can no longer hook up with men for a while. Charlie didn't have the slightest sympathy for Lily, a bitch-natured SL*TTY woman. Biao immediately broke Lily's legs and her face according to the instructions, and even cut her hair with medical scissors. So far, all 5 people have paid a painful price.